Stephen, 3 excellent chances. Penetration up front was good, but the missed penalty. What more can you do, Stephen?
Yeah, it's an opportunity missed. We feel it's an opportunity missed. We were disappointed in the first 30 minutes of the game because we went way too long. Ross County looked like they came in for a draw. And as the game goes on, then they started to get a little bit of belief and put more men forward. But we didn't move the ball quick enough to get Ross County out of their shape. We towards the end, I say that we missed a penalty. We missed a chance from 6 yards where Toy hits the crossbar. It wasn't offside on second viewing. So we still had chances within not playing at the top of our game. Thought we looked a little bit jaded. I thought the 2 games, maybe the way we pressed took a little bit out of us, and you're going to get different experiences. And Ross County came in, they set in, they let us have the ball, and we didn't move it quick enough or pull them out of shape. Second half was better. I thought there was more energy. I thought the subs gave us energy, and we had enough chances to win the game comfortably. But that's the difference. We remain unbeaten, which is the positive to take out of it. There was another performance from Connor, which he's getting more fitness levels, a good impact from Jonah. We have opportunities to win the game, which is the pleasing aspect for me. As a manager, perhaps I should have changed the team. I've tried to go on with a little bit of consistency at the start of the game, but I thought we got a reaction in the second half from all the subs that come on. So pleasing aspects, but ultimately, maybe 2 points lost.
You targeted 6 points for this week. You've taken 4 from 6. Are you satisfied with that return?
No, we wanted 6, and we feel after the chances created, and well, we've played a lot worse than that and lost games, so we'll take the point, of course. But we feel we should have had 6 points, but enough opportunities to do that. I feel if the penalty goes in, it changes the game, because Ross County have to come out and be a little bit braver and leave spaces and open spaces behind them. But lessons, we were still trying to put the ball in behind them when we hadn't drawn them out. We had not enough patience in that early period of the game. But credit to the players, they responded to that. The expectations risen here. We're sitting in 6th place as it stands right now, and everyone would have snapped their hand off for that 2 years ago. So that's credit to the players that we've raised them expectations and still get a little bit of criticism coming off the pitch.
Was that a decision in the moment for Greg to take the penalty, or was that something you discussed?
No, it was something we discussed. Mark's obviously missed a couple of penalties. Greg, anybody that steps up to take a penalty, let me be very clear, I have no criticism of. Anybody that's brave enough to do it, it's a pressure situation, it's a little bit of a lottery. And now I might be taking them next week. We'll have to have a look on Sunday and see who's stepping up. Actually, Marcus Fraser's excellent at them, so I may just have to go a more defensive route and do that. But look, things happen. You miss penalties. That wasn't the reason we didn't win the game. We had enough opportunities to do it. And then when the game became a little bit more open, we got better. So it's a case of learning to move the ball quicker when teams come in and sit in, and that's the respect Ross County showed us, which is their right to do.
How was your penalty taking record as a player?
Never missed any.
Really?
I'm telling completely honest. I think it did. I didn't miss many to be fair.
Is that obviously a boost, getting a clean sheet like the defence in Ellery, maybe take a lot of confidence from that?
Yeah, look, we as the game grew, it did become more open, and they fancied chances maybe from set plays as well, like big Jordan White and a couple of big boys at the back. But we defended that well, so again, credit to that. We have lost from set plays, so early we dealt with those situations. And as I say, the positives for me is that I got a good impact from the subs. We did look a little bit jaded on at times in that first half, or decision making, and rightly so. So that's me that takes the blame on that. I should have maybe changed it earlier. But overall, we've got 4 points. We haven't lost. We've had 3 good performances in different ways at different times during games, and we'll take that as a positive. Day off on Monday, give everybody the day off, a minimal amount of players to select from, especially defensively, and we need everybody fighting fit, ready to go to finish up for the international break and potentially be in the top 6.
Pleased with Connor's contribution, given he's had 0 football?
Yeah, the hard bit for Connor is he's had no practice games. Greg had 3 bounce games before we put him in. Well, Connor, there's been none. We don't actually have the numbers to play bounce games at the moment, so it's difficult with the youth team games going on as well in the Youth Cup. So it's he's done well. He's worked ever so hard. And he's different than what we've got. He gives us width, he puts lots of crosses into the box, and he changes the course of the game. So yeah, we're pleased with him. There'll be more to come, of course. The same from Greg and the other players that are coming back to fitness.
How's Charles done, and is there any latest on kind of Alex Yakoviti, obviously how's he progressing?
Alex is still a good bit away. You know, he's making good progress, but he's still a good bit away. Charles, we're hopeful he could be fit for tomorrow for I said I was going on holiday instead of an international break in the last one, so I need a holiday. But no, we're hoping he should be fit for the Hibs game, potentially. See how he goes this week. It gives us another defender to pick from.
Just wanted to ask about Louis Jameson. Had a big moment last night, scored 2 goals for Ray. Does that kind of justify the reason for kind of sending him into the Championship and playing, you know, high level football? Yeah,
look, both him, Kieran Offer, Little Fraz, they've all done very well at their respective clubs. LG's found it a little bit more difficult to get regular game time because Wraith are a good side, and I like that. He has to fight and, you know, scrap to get in. There's no guarantees in life. And Fraz and Kieran scoring loads of goals and, you know, very well thought of over there. So that's the reason we don't have a development squad. We don't have these games to provide for the kids because it's very expensive to run them. We don't have the numbers, so that's the decision we make to develop them. And, you know, for me, it's a prudent decision, and hopefully play fruit, you know, in terms of longevity of the football club and developing young players.
Thanks.
Cheers, man. Thank you.